Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Cal Royal number SBN3. This is a house number. Cal Royal, I can tell you they have their SBN3, 4, and 6. 3, 4, and 6 are inches. This is the they have those for sure. 3-inch height. This would be more appropriate possibly for a mailbox or a smaller application. Having this, 60 feet from the street on the side of your house is going to be too small for that. But application that would call for something shorter. 3-inch, okay. This is the numeral 4, obviously. Overall width, about 1 3/8 or so. Thickness, looks like it's about 1/4 inch, maybe just heavy on that. This is forged. It's a process by which this is manufactured. It is solid brass. It is polished brass and has a clear lacquer on it. All three of those bullet points, so to speak, apply to this item. As you change the SBN3, that is the part number. It's a 3-inch solid brass number. Then after that, you would put your numeral, 0 through 9, things of that nature. It's going to include a couple of screws, and I'll show you those in a moment. My magnet tells me that this is completely non-ferrous. They say it's brass. I would certainly agree with that. A couple of screws are included to get it attached. Those are also, they're non-magnetic. They're marginally magnetic. So I'm going to go with them not being brass. Well, you really can't see that. I was influencing the movement of the package earlier. These are non-ferrous. You're going to have to assume that these are made of brass, meaning when you're pre-drilling the hole, when you are screwing the screw into what you're attaching it to, be mindful, it's an awfully soft metal. So pre-drill that hole. I would probably pre-drill it at least the diameter of the root of the screw. Not too much more than that, but nothing less. This doesn't weigh anything. Well, in fact, it weighs 0.06 pound. So, it would take quite a number of these to make a pound. The point being is I wouldn't really worry about that fastener being too terribly tight going in. Very nice and attractive house number, that's to be sure. Let's switch to the screen view now and take a closer look at some of the supporting documentation. Okay, this is the item that we are here looking at. A generic image from the manufacturer showing what they look like. This is a numeral 4. Number 4. 3-inch. They say 3/16. It looked a little thicker when I measured it. Sold as each. There's a link to the cut sheet that's here that will allow you to review what the SBN3 looks like. They have the SBL3. The difference, of course, being N for numerals or numbers and L for letters. Nice to be able to have that option, numerals and letters. There's then a link to the product catalog that's here, and that's handy because it's going to show you, and I was quite incomplete. You have a lot more than just what I had mentioned earlier. 2, 3, 4, 6, and 8-inch size. Polished brass and everything, but not nickel and everything, as you can see. Letters are here. Two-inch. Appears to be a typo here. That should say 3-inch. 4-inch. Okay. Solid brass versus die cast. These die cast are probably going to be zinc-based material, would be my guess. The solid brass, I'm quite sure that they're forged. It's a very high-quality method of handling the material. So that's nice to be able to see all that stuff. And again, I think that should say 3-inch right there. Let's show you on the link as seen here, the manufacturer's page within our site from where you can view not only all of the Cal Royal products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation, as well as a link to the manufacturer's website here, and then a link to the full product catalog. That's a fairly epic-sized document. Yeah, it's it's only started to load. It will be several hundreds of pages long, and I can tell you that you're going to find in there a very broad array of commercial hardware like closers, lock sets, and exit devices, and residential hardware as well, obviously house numbers. Cal Royal, I've been working with them for about 25 years, but I've been aware of them for 30, and I don't know how many decades they've been in business. It's been at least that, and I can tell you that their catalog used to be about 40 pages thick. Well, today it's a few hundred pages thick, and it's because they continue to fill out, develop, and evolve the product line. And they are they're pretty reliable for continually announcing new products. They generally have inventory on hand. They're importing everything from overseas. So 492 pages. They're importing everything from overseas, Asia, I understand. So they're bringing in container loads of material. So they either have 17 skids of what you need in stock ready to go, and you need a half of case, or they have a very long lead time, which admittedly is rather unusual for them to be out of stock on something. Let's wrap up this video on camera. In conclusion, it's a solid brass house number, very nice quality item. Cal Royal is ultimately dependable to get you your order out to you correctly, and they keep it relatively simple and straightforward, and that is certainly appreciated. If you have any questions on the Cal Royal SBN3, a numeral 4, or any other Cal Royal product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.